There we go. Right. What to do? That's right, I needed to fix my hammer. Also these... Oh, that actually needs to be in there. Kind of makes more sense for the character to be more on top of the hammer, actually. Oh, you can do execution order. Nodes whose priority value is lower call their process callbacks first. Regardless of tree order. Interesting. Z as relative. Yeah, that's fine. So that should mean that my hammer is... A node with a higher Z index will display in front of others. Oh, but the hammer is set as a child, so that's actually 0, but the sprite 2D, that Z index will be 1. There we go. Hammer's now below. Now, is that... It's kind of correct. I feel like the hammer could come out during its animation a little bit. So during the attack animation, it kind of just swings. It's going to be attacking this way. So I reckon it can maybe have a little bit of movement in the X direction as well. Bezier curve, sprite 2D. Sprite 2D or the hammer itself? No, sprite 2D. Position. I'm going to keep Y there for a moment. So that's at 0. Nope, off you go. And then position X. So Sure, 0.45. That value, I'll set it at 10 maybe? Swing. What in the world? That frame seems very... What's my Bezier curve there? Hmm, I guess it is very sharp. Yeah, should be fine. Cool, and that value is going to be back to 0. So out, swing. -3 and 3. Not sure if that's a... Nah, that doesn't feel natural. I feel like I need to add another keyframe here. Don't actually need that keyframe. Hmm. How does that feel? I honestly don't know. Got something popping up in the debugger. Ah, is that the animation? Yeah, it's the animation. Okay, what if I moved it in kind of a circular pattern? Okay, so value at the start and at the end are both 0. And then the value in the middle that's going to be the highest. So that can say be, let's say 5, for example. Okay, so that actually wants to be down here, and that handlebar wants to be way shorter. So that wants to be negative. And then back at here, it wants to be 0. So on the hit itself, 0. And then here it wants to be positive again. Short handles. And then it goes back down. So up, swing. That swing is still too fast, isn't it? Hmm. So when you swing, you kind of start at the side, swing fast, and then slow down. Bring it back. So you kind of do the swinging motion, which is very circular. So the X and the Y axis do kind of move. The y-axis kind of like starts off wide, hits 0, goes wide again, and then comes back to 0. So I'll start with that. So starts out wide, so out handle, x is 0.05, y is 0 for the out handle. This value, so the time 0.1, that should be fine. Value is -2, let's say, in handle, -0.05, y is 0, 0.05, and 0. Right, so that's coming down. And then at 0.5 seconds. So let's actually make everything at 0.5. And then this. This is at 1, isn't it? 1 second. Right? -0.1. Unless, I guess the actual swing kind of happens here. Okay, so let's get the rotation correct. Now, where is that rotation? So back, okay, at 0.3. So 0.3 seconds, the value is 0. In handle, -0.1, I think it was. 0.1. Okay, so let's get that exact. -0.03, -1, 0.03, and 1. Do I give it that? No. Hmm. I am getting very tempted to increase the moderation level. Wait, this is just 0. So the rotation starts off negative, goes to 0, speeds up, goes out, so that can actually just be 0 and 0.1, and then a mirror of this one, so at 0.7, negative 0.03, negative 1, so negative 0.03, negative 1, 0.03, and 1. And then the end, 6.28. In the handle. Negative 0.05 and 3. Oops. Negative 0.05 and 3. Okay, that's not right. Ah, right, because I'm only swinging hard. Right, that's my problem. So you actually kind of finish the swing. Hmm. Unless what I do for the hammer is the attack could be a full circle, essentially. Hmm. Because what would the hammer be good for? It's good for smashing enemies around. Typically you would only hit one enemy with a hammer though. And then something like an axe could cut through multiple. Hmm. Yeah, So the problem is that, like, essentially, the swing is completed once I reach this halfway point. So, for example, your X and Y positions .01 and negative .01. Why not? Let's say negative 1. .01 and 1. What the heck, man? Oh, I've already got 2 points there. There. And the Y would kind of follow it along as well. Yep. Hold on. So the crux of the swing is at 0.25. Theoretically. In reality, it's not really. Ah, well. My rice is probably cooked now. I'll jump off again.